Oh my god, this thing's a beast. Woo! And once I get some street tires on this thing, it'll be game over. This is the first time this bike is touching dirt right now. Alright guys, we are officially back on the 60-volt Strike Shadow. Game plan for right now is we're going to explore Hollywood, explore the city for a little bit, and have some fun. Definitely going to keep pushing this bike to its limits, test out the torque, maybe practice some wheelies, maybe. We'll see. I'm not very confident, to be honest with you guys. I haven't tried wheeling in probably close to like 6 years, but we might try that. Probably just hit up some alleyways, do some more top speed runs, and really just have some fun, because this thing is a blast to ride right now. So let's get straight into it. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Oh, I do got one thing I need to change about the bike ASAP, and that is the seat. The seat on this thing is super uncomfortable for me. I don't know if it's something I gotta break in more or what that case is, but I don't really like it one bit. I do have a seat cover on there right now. It's kind of ugly looking, and it doesn't fit the bike at all, but it's made the seat way more comfortable. I'll pull over right now and show you guys. Hang on, give me one quick second. I'll pull over, nah, let's get past this leaf blower. I'm not trying to disturb my man doing his job. We could pull over here for a quick second. All right, so as you guys can see, this is the seat cover right here. It's super loose, it doesn't fit the bike at all, and it's kind of ugly, but it has made the ride way more comfortable and more survivable, so I'm not mad about it. I feel like I can sit way more back, which is what I prefer doing when it comes to riding these bikes, and it just feels better for me overall. I feel like I have better positioning on the bike. Should we go hit up some alleyways first? Yeah, let's go do that. We'll go hit up some side roads, hit up some alleyways, and see how the bike performs in those situations. So we got some water right here. Also, I need you guys' advice. I need to switch the tires on this thing ASAP because these off-road tires just don't offer much grip at all, especially on these city streets, and it's honestly kind of sketchy. So do you guys think I should get some street tires, or should I get the Shinko 241s? Obviously, I'm leaning more towards some street tires, but at the same time, I can't find a matching pair because the wheels are different sizes. If I'm looking for a street tire, they're gonna have to be two different brands or two different versions of a street tire because the wheels are so drastically different, which is kind of bother my OCD, to be honest with you, having two different looking street tires on the bike. But I don't know. And the Shinko 241s, I can easily get a matching set, which would be pretty cool. It's really hard to make that choice, to be honest. What would you guys choose? Obviously, I see a lot of people putting Shinko 241s and all kinds of emotos, so obviously my first instinct was to get that one, but I want to be able to get this bike to be faster and more lighter, and I know the Shinkos are super heavy, so that's kind of why I'm kind of second-guessing getting the Shinko 241s, just because they're pretty heavy, and I want this thing to be as light as possible so I can either wheelie it or just maneuver the bike a lot easier. So yeah, I'm fighting that battle right now. Not too sure what I'm going to go with, but we'll see. Let's just get across the street. That's usually super bumpy. The one thing I'll say is the suspension on this bike is incredible. Like, it's way better than any other bikes I have. Like, it just eats up bumps. And I was actually able to use my air pump I had for the Tudio, for that rear shock, and put air in this shock as well, which has completely changed the way this bike feels. To be honest with you, I was having problems with the rear suspension, feeling like it was going to bottom out all the time, so I increased the air pressure, and now it feels way better, so I'm happy about it. Let's keep going straight here. Let's keep going straight. Also, I really wanted to quickly say that I appreciate all you new subscribers to the channel. And please do me a favor, drop in the comments what kind of content you guys want to see. My game plan is to make videos you guys enjoy and videos that I enjoy making. So if you have any ideas, drop in the comments below and I'll do my best to make it happen. I already have lots of ideas of doing group rides, swapping out the tires. Eventually, I have the dongle already for the far driver, so I can tune this thing so that it goes a lot faster. I just have to find the time to do that. Also kind of scares me, to be honest with you, because I feel like when it comes to tuning, you could like mess up a setting and break the bike. So I don't know, I'm a little worried about it, but one day I'll get it done. Hang on, let's take a right down this alleyway. This is the alleyway I like riding around, just because it's fun. Hey, oh my gosh, it's not even, it doesn't do anything. This bike can eat up this alleyway like it's nothing. Let's see if we want to practice wheelies a little bit. Okay. So the bike can definitely wheelie. It's just I'm not good at it, and I'm kind of terrified to pull up. Let's see if we can try another one right here. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah. Okay, the bike wheelies for sure. It's not gonna show on camera. Oh my god, there's poop all over this alleyway, man. I mean, it's gotten cleaner, but it still looks pretty gross. Let's just make our way through it. Let's try it one more time. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Okay, I got scared. 3, 2, 1. Okay, as you guys saw, oh my gosh, almost crashed. It gets up. It does not have a problem with getting up. It can get up there easily. It's got the torque for it. I'm just a little bit nervous because I don't, practice wheelies like that. But I'll get them down soon enough. We're gonna take a right down this road and have some fun going down here for a little bit. Why not? Oh my God, this thing's a beast. Woo! Bro, it just doesn't struggle with traffic at all. It just eats up roads, man. And once I get some street tires on this thing, it'll be game over. I'm actually gonna hit up one of these alleyways over here. I used to love going down my 2DO. We're definitely gonna take the strike there. Let's see, which alleyway is it? It might be this one right here, to be honest. I think it probably is. Yeah, it is this one. Let's cruise down by this guy right here. Excuse me. Yeah, this thing is super bumpy. This alleyway is all types of jacked up, but it's got dirt, which is kind of cool. This is the first time this bike is touching dirt right now. I mean, obviously the tire's doing great because this is kind of what it's meant for. It's not meant for city streets, so this feels very good right now. But when it comes to the city roads, it just feels like it's freaking sliding back and forth all over the place. So it feels kind of sketchy. I'm gonna put this thing level 2. I think my favorite thing about this bike is the modes are pretty awesomely set up. So like if I'm want a good amount of torque, but I just don't want my bike to go flying everywhere or accidentally whiskey throttle, I just put it in mode 2. Let's see, it's not hitting anybody. Go slowly through here. Let's definitely not hit this puddle right here. Trying to keep this bike somewhat clean. Also, the brakes have been way better now. I remember my first video on this bike, I think I made a couple days ago. I was kind of complaining a little bit about the brakes because they really weren't that good. And honestly, they weren't. It was a bit concerning. But now that the bike's broken in and the brakes have broken in a lot more, they're way better. They're actually pretty amazing. Probably the best brakes I've tested. Better than the 2DOs, which is a lot because the 2DOs comes with really, really great brakes. Yeah, now the tires can skid out very easily, so now I gotta be cautious of that. And guys, I'm actually wearing my full face today for the first time in a while. Usually I wear my mountain bike helmet and I attach my camera, or not my camera, my DJI to like the top lid thingamajiggy. But now I actually have it attached to my full face Fox helmet, which I don't mind using once in a while, but I gotta get some kind of speaker system set up in there so I can actually hear some music, because when I'm riding, I love listening to music or something. I don't mind riding in silence, but you know, I don't like being trapped in my own thoughts, you know what I'm talking about? I'm a little crazy. I got too many voices in my head, but yeah, I'll probably get that set up soon. So if you guys have any good recommendations for Bluetooth speakers in your helmet or some kind of system, let me know in the comments below. Nothing too expensive. My budget's under like 80 bucks. Like right now, my enemy number one are these little cracks in the roads right here, as you can see right here, and the white lines. Like the paint in the road just really makes this tire slip out like crazy. I should be riding like this guy right here, going in and out of traffic. But the only reason I'm not doing that is for, you know, because of cops. At least if I get pulled over now, I can be like, well, you know, I'm not riding too aggressively. I'm not breaking too many laws, officer. And maybe he can let me get away, you know? Whereas if I'm riding like a complete, you know what, I feel like I'm just asking they pull over. Although it's tempting to kind of sneak over just a little bit. What if I just do it for a little bit? I might just do it for a little bit. Just to get by, guys. Just to get by. I swear, no one's getting hurt here. Let's see if we can catch up with this guy. Easy. okay. See, but at least he's got straight tires. I got knobbies. So every time I touch that throttle, I'm kind of spinning out a little bit low-key, which is kind of weird because I'm super heavy. So you would think I would get more traction on the road, but no, I'm kind of spinning out a little bit more. Right now, guys, we are currently on Melrose, so we'll probably stay on this road for a while. Definitely a hot spot for cops, so well, fingers crossed nothing happens, but here we go. I said it already, but man, this bike feels so much more smooth now. I put some air in that rear shock. Feels way better. Dude, this thing's an absolute pocket rocket. I know a lot of people in my last video were kind of commenting that I should have gotten the ETM RTR. And honestly speaking, I just like the look of this bike way more. And I like the sizing of this thing. I'm pretty sure I saw somebody's video. I think it was, his name was Serial Nut on YouTube. And he did a size comparison between all his bikes. And he has the ETM RTR Lite, I think. And he had the Strike Shadow. And the Strike Shadow just seemed way bigger than the RTR. So I prefer that because I'm kind of a bigger guy. I don't really like small bikes. Like, this thing is small, but it's definitely not too small. I feel like I don't look too ridiculous. Not that there's anything wrong with pit bikes and all that fun stuff, but personally speaking, I just like my bikes to be a little bit bigger. I kind of want to compare it to a surron. I wonder if a surron is bigger than this bike. I feel like it might be, but very, very slightly. Not by a lot, that's for sure. I mean, there's no way. All right, what we're going to do here is I'm going to take a ride over here and then show you guys the alleyways, which I know you guys have seen 1,000 times, but I like showing them. People are fun. Plus, these videos are getting a bunch of new viewers, so if you haven't seen it before, well, now you're going to look at it for the first time. I want to take a left over here. Oh, she's letting me go, I guess. See? I like going down here again. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I like hitting, like, bumpy patches of roads. I just think it's fun. Let's put this thing back in mode 1. Yeah, I love the way this thing's tuned already. There's definitely a little bit of like a dead spot in the throttle, which I know can be tuned out, and so can the top speed and torque and all that fun stuff. So I'm probably gonna do that soon, guys. I just gotta watch more videos on how to do it properly, and then I'll probably do that. Man, it smells terrible over here. Also, if you guys have any wheelie tips, definitely leave them in the comments below. I'm really trying to work on it. Just a little terrifying. I don't know how you guys do this stuff. Like, even right then, it just pops off the ground easily. It's crazy. All right, let's let this red car go by. But as you can tell, the alleyways over here have beautiful, beautiful graffiti. A couple of my favorites are this one right here. I love Star Wars. Look how beautiful this looks. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, let's hit some of these bumps right here, shall we? You know what's funny too is I'm finally starting to get used to the brakes. It's taking a lot to learn or to unlearn that my front brake has now flipped, you know? Now my front brake is on my right side, which now that I'm riding this way, it makes so much more sense. Like, this feels way more natural than any other way of riding. You know, I'm starting to get used to it in the full face, and I'm starting to like it a little bit more and more. My neck is still a bit sore. I know this is gonna make me sound like a big little, you know what, but it's a heavy helmet. I think I bought probably the heaviest Fox helmet they sell. I probably should have bought one of those actual mountain bike ones, but this is like a DOT approved, very heavy duty. I think it's more of an actual dirt bike helmet, not the downhill mountain bike helmets that everyone's wearing. But also this one was cheaper. The ones I was looking at, they're like, you know, surron, raw stunts, all those guys wear was like, I think was like $300 or something like that. Like, there's no way I can afford that. Which obviously it protects your head, so it's worth the money, but I just don't have the money right now. But yeah, guys, let me know in the comments below. Should I get Shinko 241s or get some kind of street tires? It's a tough decision. I'm not gonna lie. I like the Shinkos. They seem heavy though. They seem like they got good traction, but I want at least rolling resistance as possible. I want these tires or this bike to just fly, you know? I know the Shinkos have good grip. I don't know. We'll see. Just let me know in the comments below, guys, and I'll probably end up getting whatever you guys choose. But alrighty, guys, just like always, I appreciate y'all watching these videos. Please do your boy a favor. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next one.